3Commas is a fantastic tool for earning more crypto and protecting and monitoring your portfolio. The best two ways to do that are through trading and hedging. Trading, essentially, as you know it, is when you buy something at a low price and you hope that you sell it at a high price. That's what we call spot trading, and we're going long. Buying low, selling high. So 3Commas has tons of tools that enable you the ability to buy low and sell high. Even selling high in incremental orders using smart trade, or automatically running that over and over again with the DCA bot, or taking advantage of a horizontal price range with the grid bots. I mentioned hedging, and yes, 3Commas does have hedging capabilities. One is that you're able to use the futures market to short the market on falling prices, therefore selling at a high price, borrowed shares or borrowed tokens, coins, whatever, the contracts, and rebuying at a lower price, therefore making a profit on that. But you can also hedge in a non-traditional sense on the spot market. So there are tools like Smart Cover on Smart Trade. There are the DCA short bots as well, and these run on the spot market. So essentially think of hedging like this. Look at the chart for November 2021. If you were to start a Smart Cover or a short bot at that time, what you can do with 3Commas, instead of hodling and watching the value of your portfolio droop and drop and drip to nothing over time, which can be very frustrating and stressful, hedging allows you to retain the same number of coins or tokens that you love so much, but you're able to continually rebuy the same amount at a lower discount every single time, and therefore your profit is earned in stable coins. This concept sounds a little bit weird and foreign, especially if you're new to trading in general, and I will be talking about this in the DCA bots section with the short bots. I want to take a quick second to stop and just define a couple of the terms that I just explained. So I was talking about hedging, I was talking about shorting, I was talking about a lot of stuff. Honestly, all those terms come down to trading. And trading is finding value in something and you're willing to exchange something in return for that. So if you like Bitcoin and you want to accumulate more of these, you're going to have to use something and you're going to have to trade these for the other. There are lots of different markets that are available for trading. Some of them might sound familiar and some might sound foreign. So I'm going to take a quick second to quickly define these markets. The first one is the spot market. The spot market is where a majority of trading happens. This is where you can buy something like Bitcoin at $20,000 and your goal is to sell it for a profit at a higher price, like 22, 30,000, 100,000, you get the picture. But the spot market is where a lot of the derivatives markets find their prices from. And when I say derivatives markets, I mean the futures and the margin markets. Futures and margin often get confused because the whole idea of both of these markets is that you are leveraging your amounts. So what's the difference between the two? Essentially, the futures markets uses dollars. Well, this is actually yen, but let's just pretend that this is USD. There we go. So we're going to be using USDT, and we're trading with our USDT to go either long or short using leverage. And the whole idea of leverage is that I can take this 1,000 yen bill or $10 bill, and I could say with 3 times leverage, now it turns into, that's right, 3. On margin markets, I can do the exact same with Bitcoin. So if I have one whole Bitcoin, but I want to leverage it, that means that I could use 5 times leverage and have 5 times more Bitcoin. So that way I can make 5 times more profit. But I need to make it extremely clear that I do not recommend any new or beginning traders to use leverage. Leverage trading requires very careful risk management, portfolio management, making rules and sticking to them no matter what. It takes practice and time to get to those levels where you are able to use leverage and not freak out. Thankfully, 3Commas has tons of tools and resources available to you on the platform to help you leverage trade safely. A couple of quick things I want to point out about leverage trading on the futures and margin markets. When you're using leverage, there will be a liquidation price that will be opposite of where you are hoping to take profit. So on a continuum of price, or rather a price continuum, you'll see your entry price, you'll see your take profit, stop loss, and then maybe even a liquidation price. You want to be extremely careful to not liquidate your position. 3Commas gives you a lot of tools to do this, but understand that using leverage comes with inherent risk. One more quick point about futures markets. Futures markets come from an actual contract that has a fixed date that ends in the future. So there are fixed date contracts for futures markets on some exchanges like BitMEX and FTX, but most exchanges have something called a perp, or a perpetual contract, that just keeps perpetually renewing and therefore has no date of expiration in the future, but it's still called the futures market. For all of you that are really interested and excited and curious about leverage trading, we do have courses about that on the bettertraders.com, specifically our advanced active trading course, The Smarter Trader, which goes into smart trade and using all of the tools and techniques of smart trade, plus a lot of extra stuff, but focusing on leverage trading in that course, and our advanced passive course, which is Mastering Passive Income. Aptly named, don't you think? When we talk about using leverage with DCA bots, we talk about grid bots, we talk about all that business that's all things passive. So how can 3Commas protect your portfolio? Well, it does it in two ways. One way is through trading. Instead of just holding your Bitcoin and watching Ethereum or Doge or whatever coin go up, you can leverage the tools of 3Commas, take your Bitcoin and trade it for one of these tokens and ride that to accumulate more Bitcoin at the end. Or you can use 3Commas to hedge your portfolio. Again, de-risking yourself on a falling market, chart, trading pair, etc.